Any health-related information on the following show provides general information only. Content presented on any show by any host or guest should not be substituted for a doctor's advice. Always consult your physician before beginning any new diet, exercise, or treatment program.
Welcome to Accelerated Health TV and Radio Show. I'm your host, Sara Banta. I'm a wife, a busy mom of 3, and the founder of the cutting-edge supplement brand Accelerated Health Products. This podcast is more than just a source of information. It's a community for you and for those looking to optimize their health. I release new episodes every Monday and Tuesday, and a bonus one on Thursdays, and maybe an extra one as well if I feel like it. So remember to subscribe and add to your playlist so you never miss a show. And join my free group coaching on Telegram. There is no downside. I teach you on a daily basis. I answer your questions, and I am there. And you have an amazing group that is answering questions as well. So it's amazing. And like I said, there is no downside. The details can be found on my website, SaraBantaHealth.com. My goal, I need your help, is to reach everyone who needs me with my message of healing. So help me with this goal. Share this podcast with a few of your friends and loved ones, and together we can empower each other on our journey to optimal health. So today we are talking about the harsh reality of forever chemicals and skincare. And many of us take supplements to support our nutrition and detoxification, but we don't think twice about what we put on our skin. And I have this going on in my own household where my kids and my husband, they're eating all of my organic food and taking supplements. And then they start using laundry detergent that has tons of stuff in it because they say, oh, the natural stuff doesn't work. Well, the good news is in 2024, the natural stuff does work. So many of us can switch over and actually find things that actually work better than the chemicals. But we wonder why our skin looks dull or has acne or wrinkles, and it may be the chemicals we're applying directly to our skin. So not just laundry detergent and dish soap, but our moisturizers, our face washes, our shampoos, all of that stuff. The skin is the largest organ in the body. And understanding how to detox and nourish it is so important for overall health, and it will show through your skin. I mean, I know when you see people, they go, gosh, your aura is bright today, or you're glowing, and it makes a difference because it's not just what you're putting on, but it's also the inner health as well, and we're going to get into that. But the skin is the richest source of hormones and immune cells, and it holds 20% of the body's entire iodine reserves. And we always talk about iodine, right? It's also 20% of the body's hydration. It holds the majority of the Chinese meridians in the body, responsible for energy flow, and it's optimized when unobstructed, or it is optimized when you get rid of those scar tissues. Like I've talked about how I have a scar on my arm, or used to, from going through a glass window as a child. And I've done gua sha with my iodine and my castor oil, and it's broken up the scar tissue. But it also, that's where parasites love to hide, because that is blocking Chinese meridians. So when you open up your meridians, it helps with the flow, your life force, or your chi, as they talk about, right? Okay, so all of this is part of overall health. And chemicals are blockages. Chemicals, we talk about toxins and radiation and all that stuff in our bodies and what it's doing. Those things cause insulin resistance at the cellular level. Why? Not because of too much sugar, but the cells are dirty, and the cell membrane is the brain, and says, I'm dirty, I'm full, I have no room for any more sugar or glucose or anything to come into the cell. And that's why I'm going to say no, and I become insulin resistant. So it's the same with your skin. So if you have all of these toxins and chemicals on your skin, you're creating blockages. Okay. So most cosmetics, cleansers, moisturizers, beauty products all have synthetic and toxic ingredients in them and are mislabeled. And I have to say, as we're going through these names, I'm of course going to misspeak because they're impossible to pronounce. So first of all, if you're looking at a product out there and you cannot pronounce what's on the label, it's a chemical. Get rid of it. You should be, it's just like when you look at ice cream, right? You want to look and see milk, sugar, and whatever ingredients. You don't want to see a laundry list of ingredients in any food or in anything that you're putting on your skin. So these chemicals are called per and polyfluoroalkyl. Okay, I'm really emphasizing the fluoro because that's fluoride, fluorine. That's in the halogen column and on the periodic table with iodine and chloride and bromide, right? So they're all those halogens, fluoride, bromide. They are toxic. They create brain issues, create disease in the body. Chloride, your body needs. Chlorine is a toxin. Going swimming in a chlorinated pool, it's coming out of your pores. You smell like chlorine because your body doesn't want it. And your skin, like I said, is your largest organ. It's the largest organ to soak in things and to detox. That's why sweating is so good for detoxification. We're going to get into all of that. So like I mentioned, I'm going to mispronounce everything, but if I'm mispronouncing it, it means it is a chemical. So these PFAS, which are also known as forever chemicals, they're used in products in waterproof, long lasting. You want that mascara to last for a week, right? And not come off when you go in the pool because then it'll smear all over your face. Well, there's something wrong with that, right? We're asking these products to do miraculous things, but we don't want the negative side effects. The depth of the impact on our health are still being uncovered. The EWG Skin Deep database is a great resource that allows you to search for cosmetic ingredients to see if they meet the allowed criteria. There are also apps that you can have like Yuka, Y-U-K-A, that will allow you to scan a certain product and see if it contains carcinogens, allergens, endocrine disruptors, or irritants. And when you think about the side effects of what this stuff is doing, you think, oh, I'm just putting it on my face. It's not doing any wrong. Endocrine disruptor, what does that mean? Unexplained weight gain, slow thyroid, thyroid cancer, brain fog, liver gets backed up. And this is on top of the radiation from our cell phone, from our computers, from 5G, from the toxins in our food, the GMOs, the glyphosate, the lead, the mercury, all this stuff that we're trying to not ingest. And we try to go to a restaurant and we have food that has seed oils in it that we don't know about. All of this stuff is backing up the liver and the liver is giving up. And that's why you got to do your liver flush. Okay, so the top chemicals to avoid. In general, these chemicals are treated as poisons or toxins by the body, and they have to be filtered through the detox pathways in the liver and the kidneys. And they're already burdened by all this stuff, including the spike protein that has made things even worse. So these chemicals could be the tipping point. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I've gained so much weight and I don't know why, because I haven't changed anything. In fact, I've lowered my caloric intake and I only eat organic food and all of this stuff. Well, things are a lot more complicated because of the spike protein and our food supply has been hijacked. And you can't eat chicken anymore. And we talk about amyloid proteins, but chicken used to be fine. Now it's not. But in the moisturizers, you'll see, here we go, polyacrylamide, the PTFEs, the petroleums, UV filters in blush and face powders and that sort of thing. You'll see titanium dioxide, carbon black, talc, BHAs, silica, formaldehyde. So all of these things, the skin lighteners, you've got BHT, DMDM, hydroquinone, all of these things. You want to look out for those. But like I said, if you can't pronounce it, it's not good. Get rid of it. The PFAS. So like I mentioned, polyfluoroalkyl are chemical compounds designed to repel grease, oil, water, and heat. They're great, right? They've been around since the 1940s. And they're in our stain and water resistant fabrics, carpeting, cleaning products, paints, and also makeups. And then you've got the BHAs, and they are preservatives in numerous personal care products. And they are known to cause endocrine disruption, fertility issues, toxicity to the organs. You've got compounds containing ethanolamine. Okay, I am really butchering these words. Like I said, they're chemicals. They're in cosmetics, personal care items, and household products. They cause liver tumors, and that's on top of all of the other stuff causing liver issues. So you also have lead and various heavy metals, and those are found in lipsticks and whitening toothpaste, eyeliner, nail color, and they not just lead, but arsenic, mercury, aluminum, zinc, chromium, and iron. Back in 2015, I did my heavy metals test, and I was through the roof on aluminum, mercury, and what was the other one? 3 of them were off the charts. That is before all of these things have just exponentially been introduced into these products and our food supply. Okay, you've got PABA. PABA, and its derivatives, they're found in sunscreens, and this can cause thyroid issues. And I'm sure you're putting that sunscreen all over your face and on your neck, right on your thyroid. That's going to slow down your metabolism. So here you are trying to look beautiful, and you're going to cause unexplained weight gain. Parabens. They're known for their endocrine disrupting properties, and they can be absorbed through the skin, the bloodstream, and digestive system. But they're aiming to inhibit that microbial growth so you don't get mold and other things in your products, and they can have a longer shelf life. You have the phthalates. They're chemicals associated with endocrine disruption, development, and reproductive toxicity and cancer. Cancer rates, I just saw an article on cancer rates for people under 50 is exploding because of all of these things. So this is just one more thing. These phthalates are not in Europe. They don't allow them, but they're still in the United States, just like bromide. One of the 12 deadliest toxins is bromide, and that's in our sodas and our breads even. So then you've got the PTFEs, also known as Teflon. It's in your makeup, but it's also in the nonstick pans, along with other fluorinated compounds. And that is, fertility issues, delayed menstruation, delayed breast development, and cancer. Preservatives in general, they're toxins. What does the body do with these toxins? It encapsulates it in fat cells, and it creates new fat cells and stores it for survival, right? Our bodies want to survive. So it's going to take these chemicals and toxins, whether it's in your food or on your skin, and encapsulate them to get them out of your bloodstream for survival. Retinol. Okay, so this can pose health risks under the name retinoic acid and retinol palmitate. Additionally, you should exercise caution with just retinol itself. That's a controversial one. Talc and titanium dioxide. All of these are found in these personal products, and they're causing these endocrine disrupting, disrupting your endocrine system. Is your thyroid, is your adrenals, is all of your ovaries and testes. Estrogen dominance has increased significantly. Infertility has. All of these things are happening because of these toxins. So where do we go from here? Because I am also the person, when I was starting on my health journey, I looked at supplements, and then I looked at food, organic, but I never went into the laundry detergent and the makeup, and there's probably something in my makeup drawer that is not organic and has some of these chemicals in it. And I understand it's overwhelming to do a whole overhaul of everything, right? So do what you can, but I'm also here to bring solutions. I have suffered from acne, wrinkles, uneven skin, internal health issues. And this is why I have created not just the supplements to take, but also supplements for your skin. And the funny story with this is that I was using a cream that was intended for my husband's eczema. He has never had a zit in his life because his skin's too dry, right? And I have the opposite problem. Well, that same cream that helped his eczema helped with my acne and my wrinkles. And I go, oh my gosh, we've got something here. We've got to do something. So this is why I created the Accelerated Facelift line, to address all of these issues with natural yet cutting edge and scalar enhanced products. So yes, all of the topical stuff is enhanced with scalar frequencies, in addition to my supplements that are enhanced with the scalar frequencies. And they're not only designed to address the wrinkles and the brown spots and the dull aging skin, but also the acne and the inflammation, eczema, psoriasis, just skin detox, collagen, and so much more. So what do we start with? The Accelerated Facelift Mask. This was designed to stir up, bind, and remove toxins from the skin that causes acne, scars, blemishes, puffiness, inflammation, age spots, and roughness. It is composed of concentrated ancient and ionic minerals, and then enhanced with scalar frequencies to help nourish the skin and improve the electric conductivity, the life force, help with the meridian. So we're pulling out the toxins and we're tightening it up. When you put this on, you leave it on for like 20 to 30 minutes, you will feel your face like get really tight, and your pore size just shrinks within one use. I'm so excited. And this actually has accelerated ancient salt in it. The ingredients include negatively charged micro-sized Jurassic period volcanic mineral rich residue clay. And why is negative charge important? When you have a negative charge, it pulls out the positively charged toxins. It's the same way that the accelerated detox works. This has a negative charge, and it pulls out those positively charged toxins, the foreign pathogens, the medications, everything that we don't want in our body. It has magnesium, the accelerated ancient salt, and then other nurturing organic, of course, ingredients, and then enhanced with scalar frequencies to increase its detoxification and restoring the skin as well. I do this at least a couple times a week, maybe even every day when I'm really having skin issues. I absolutely love it. Usually, if I need it every day, that means that something in my gut is creating blemishes on my skin. And it's not because of what I'm putting on my skin. And we'll talk about that in a second. So that is the accelerated face mask. And this thing lasts. You only need a little bit. Next is the accelerated facelift spray. This includes nanocollagen. So you're getting your collagen topically, but you also need to be taking your liquid biocell collagen orally. Nano hyaluronic acid, nano plant-based minerals, polysaccharides, and wild ginseng extract. And so why the nanoparticles are so important is it allows for improved absorption, and it undergoes those scalar frequencies through water implosion technology to increase the efficacy and the absorption. It's programmed with frequencies to balance the endocrine system, promote the healthy skin, and help with the wrinkles. So you're helping your endocrine system from topically, and then of course with your supplements that you're taking internally. The facelift cream was designed, this is the one that we took what the one ingredient was that was helping my husband's psoriasis and then my wrinkles and my acne. And then we just fortified it with so many good nutrients that are literally food for your skin. It's designed to work with the accelerated facelift spray. And it incorporates rare and wildcrafted organic herbs, vitamins, minerals, just giving you that food for the skin. And then you also, in a lot of moisturizers on top of the chemicals they have these minimal just amount of expensive nutrients that they can then put on their label. It's called fairy dusting for labeling purposes. We don't do that. So the cream is literally fed the food for the skin. And then we have the scalar frequencies meant to help with the endocrine system, promote the healthy skin, and minimize the wrinkles. The accelerated facelift serum is so strong. What I like to do is I like to put a little bit of it with the cream when I'm putting it all around my face. It helps repair and rejuvenate your skin without the harsh irritants. It's infused with essential oils like emu oil, cinnamon, myrrh, and Kane balsam, and they're known to deeply penetrate the skin while combating the wrinkles and acne. They will not cause you to break out, even though it is an oil. So just a little goes a long way. And what it does, it helps with facelift. So it's promoting the skin toning and tightening for a more youthful appearance. It helps with anti-aging. So it's diminishing the appearance of the fine lines, and your skin's going to look smoother. It's also hydrating your skin, and especially with the combination of the face cream. And then it's also helping with skin regeneration and getting rid of the blemishes and the old spots. It evens out your skin tone, and it is absorbed very quickly. And of course, it's natural and safe. Okay, so this is my new favorite product to add in. And I have to say that with Accelerated Health products, I create products if there's not anything out there that is good as what I think we can create. And right now, this is better than anything I can create. This sieve is probiotics for your skin. And we know your gut health is imperative for your overall body, right? Your gut is everything. Well, it's the same with your skin's probiotic or microbiome on your skin. Each person has a unique skin microbiome, diverse ecosystem teeming with millions of natural occurring bacteria, fungus, viruses. This microbiome is responsible to factors like hormones and dietary choices and environmental conditions. And that's why if you go on an airplane, you might have a breakout, or if you eat McDonald's, you're going to have a breakout. It's all related to your what you're eating and your diet. And it plays a pivotal role in maintaining the strength, health, and balance of our skin by producing vital molecules that support its overall well-being. So this skin is a protective barrier, warding off threats and microorganisms such as dirt and harmful bacteria. And it can create a range of skin conditions. And I think I've never heard of more people come to me with a range of odd skin rashes, breakouts, blemishes, wrinkles than ever before. So your skin is truly a window into your health. This, like I said, your skin can be influenced by these forever chemicals. These forever chemicals are like toxins in the gut. The toxins are going to cause leaky gut. These chemicals are going to cause leaky skin. So this is where Sieve comes in. It is a biome balancing serum. I've never seen anything like it. You just put a couple taps on your skin, a couple drops, and it helps adapt to your specific skin microbiome. So it's not like a probiotic. And we've talked about where Megaspore is different than a regular probiotic. Megaspore has a brain. It goes down in there and it says, we need more of this, more of that. And we're going to create what your gut is asking for. Where a probiotic, a typical probiotic, has just a few strains, but way too much of it. And you're overpopulating of too much of a good thing and not enough of some other things. That's the same as this, where This is designed to adapt to your specific skin microbiome, helping to calm and soothe irritated skin by restoring its natural equilibrium. What I noticed right away was my skin looked more plump, less wrinkles, pore size went down, but then it was also helping with the breakouts. And yes, at the age of 48, I still have breakouts. But of course, with the supplement or the skin line that we're talking about, that has significantly been reduced. It also is helping in the restoration of your skin's microbiome, which is going to help with the vibrancy and the healthy complexion. It builds resilience in your skin so that your skin, just like your gut, when you eat something that's not so great for you, it's going to be more resilient to that versus if you weren't taking the Megaspore and that the sieve is working the same way. It plumps up your skin, right? It has a quorum sensing technology to analyze and adapt to your skin's microbiome. It is not going to treat your skin like your daughter's skin or your friend's skin. So you are going to see a difference with it, whether you have aging skin, pigmentation issues, whether you're a teen or an adult. My girls are using it and they're 17 and 19. And they like it, and they don't have to like anything that I tell them to do because everything's for free right now, right? So they are the first people to tell me that things don't work. So that is the skin line. So the accelerated face mask, the accelerated facelift spray, the facelift cream, and the facelift serum, and then adding in the sieve for your microbiome. Now, like I mentioned, your skin is a window into your health. And it's not just about the right topical products. You can make it a lot worse or a lot better with what you're putting on your skin, but it truly is a reflection of your inner health. And all of the skin products are not going to hide a bad diet, systemic inflammation, leaky gut, poor nutrition absorption, and that toxicity that we've talked about. In fact, acne and rosacea or any inflammation of the skin stems from a dirty liver and a leaky gut. So it's imperative to address these issues in addition to consuming the right nutrients for the healthy skin. So what's number one? Acceleradine iodine. 20% of the body's iodine reserves and hormones are in the skin. This is also cleaning up your liver, right? It's helping with your thyroid and helping with your metabolism. It improves circulation throughout the body into the skin, removes toxins from the body and the skin that causes breakout and dull appearance. It induces apoptosis, which is healthy cellular turnover in the body and the skin for more youthful skin. And it devitalizes the bacteria and the other pathogens that cause skin breakouts, acne, and inflammation. What I like to do is I take my accelerated scalar castor oil and my acceleradine iodine, and I mix it in my palms of my hand, and I actually put it all over my face. So you can also do that in addition to taking the acceleradine orally. So that will help with wrinkles, acne, inflammation, eyelash growth. I did a podcast on how to have your eyelashes and your eyebrows grow back. You don't need Rogaine, and you don't need the lashes. I've tested those, and like I said, my two daughters have used my accelerated castor oil, and they've also used lashes, and we've had them both in the house. Now remember, they get to choose what they want because it's all for free, because they're still my kids, and I'm still supporting them. So they will choose what actually works. And my daughter she's adamant that the accelerated castor oil helped more than the expensive and chemically filled lashes. And I'm not just, pinpointing lashes as one, they're all the same, right? So they're all full of the chemicals. They all use the same ingredients, but something to think about. And the accelerated scalar castor oil is a lot cheaper and goes a long way with your eyelashes and eyebrows. And if your eyebrows are thinning, that's a sign that you've got thyroid issues. So those chemicals that you're using to put on your eyebrows to fill them in are actually endocrine disruptors causing slow thyroid. So there you go. Okay, the accelerated scalar copper. Now, copper is used in the body to produce hemoglobin, collagen, myelin, which is the protective layer of the skin, and melanin. It's essential for maintenance of the connective tissues. And it is collagen production is complex, and it needs key enzymatic reactions between copper and a specific enzyme. So without the copper, the body could not create collagen and elastin, the two most integral molecules for skin integrity and elasticity. And when you get old and you have that saggy, thin, paper thin skin, that's lacking collagen. So just taking collagen isn't necessarily going to help. You've got to add in the copper. And remember, we are all depleted in copper because of the spike protein and the mass amounts of processed foods that we're eating. Both of those things independently accelerate copper depletion out of the body. So without the copper, your skin is going to suffer. Within the skin, the copper plays a crucial role in synthesis and stabilization of extracellular matrix proteins and the process of angiogenesis. And it's integral in various enzyme systems responsible for breaking down or building up body tissues. It helps with skin pigment, melanin, by converting the amino acid tyrosine, which you only get in animal protein, guys. Tyrosine is also very important for the thyroid health, for that T in T4, T3, and T2. Remember, that's tyrosine and 3, 4, and 2 molecules of iodine. That's where iodine and tyrosine comes in. But it's also really important for your skin. Copper is essential for the synthesis of the phospholipids, which is the key component for the myelin sheath that envelops the nerves. It is the only copper supplement that has 99% absorption. Most copper supplements only have 5 to 20%. You get what you pay for, right? It's the only nanoscalar copper solution treated with water implosion technology and enhanced with scalar frequencies to enhance the absorption and increase its efficacy. It can not just be taken orally, but you can also put it in a spray bottle, and I sell them on my website, and actually combine the silver and the copper for your skin. And the silver helps with killing off the bacteria and the bad bugs on your skin, causing acne and inflammation. And then the copper is helping with the brown spots, the evening tones, and the collagen. Okay, so Megaspore, like I mentioned, you've got your spore biotic for your skin topically. Megaspore is there to heal your gut. I was talking to my daughter this morning or last night. She was home for the holiday weekend from college. And I feel for these college students. You know, food was not great when I was in college, but it had a fraction of the chemicals, the glyphosate, the GMOs that they have today. And eating the exact same foods that she eats at home, but at school, that's not organic and full of all this stuff, it rips up the gut. And it's causing the fat cells to swell and more fat cells to be created to encapsulate these toxins. And so our youth is really struggling in general with their unexplained weight gain. And this is away from the partying and the beer and all of that stuff. But we're talking about just skin breakouts, fertility issues, energy, brain fog. Some of these symptoms were only in the elderly, and now they're in our youth. And this is because it comes down to the gut, leaky gut, right? So you've got to maintain a healthy gut for your skin. And Megaspore helps maintain that healthy gut barrier, heal the leaky gut, and promote that microbial diversity. It's a spore-based biotic. It is not a probiotic. Like I mentioned, these spores are designed to remain dormant until they reach the place where they need to wake up and do their job. Most probiotics are killed in the stomach acid and don't do anything in the first place. Now, the accelerated cellular detox powder, amazing. I love the new formula with the chitosan. It pulls all the toxins, heavy metals, radiation, GMOs, glyphosates, and processed foods that have blocked the detox pathways in the liver, kidneys, and the whole system. And the skin, being the largest detox organ, the body's going to use the skin to attempt to get rid of toxins. And what does that show up of? Inflammation and blemishes and zits and acne. So the detox powder soaks up all of the above, the toxins that we're talking about, takes off the burden off the liver, the kidneys, and the skin. And as a result, the skin won't express inflammation, acne, and the other breakouts due to toxicity. Now, this is interesting. Fat, most people can't digest fat very well anymore because their livers are backed up. Fat metabolism happens in the liver. If you are fat malabsorbed, meaning you're not breaking down your fat, you're usually really tired when you eat fat, or you might get red bumps on the back of your arms, or your stool is floating in the toilet. That's a sign you're not breaking down your fat. This new formula with the chitosan has soaks up the dietary fat from your food and takes it right out of your body. And so your body doesn't have to deal with it. Now, it's also going to take that burden off the liver. We've got to take the foot off the pedal for the liver's health, in addition to cleansing the liver. So it's going to take that burden off. Now, we use the accelerated keto and the liver flush cleanse and the whole Ascent diet cleanse to cleanse the liver and purge all of those toxins and the cholesterol deposits and those stones out of the body, out of the liver and the gallbladder. And that's why doing the Ascent diet cleanse with the liver flush, so many people come back to me and say, I can't believe how clear my skin is, because your liver has a lot to do with your detoxification. And if the liver's backed up, your body's going to push those toxins out of the skin. And it doesn't matter what you're putting on your skin, it is going to flare up. And I can see this in myself. If I eat foods that might trigger, food poisoning or something, and I get a blemish on my cheeks, this is where your large intestine is, right? Every place on your face is a sign of a different part of your body. Middle of your forehead's your liver. Down here, if you're breaking out down here, that's usually hormonal. And the hormonal disruptors could be causing hormonal breakouts. So talk to your facialist or Google a face map of the different organs on your face, and you'll see what breakout it's representing. Okay, so those are the supplements that I highly recommend for breakouts and for skin integrity. That accelerated copper, the accelerated silver, like I mentioned, it's going to clean out your bugs and boost your immune system, but you can also spray it on your face. I also have toyed with and my vision gets blurry when I'm looking at the screen too long. When I spray copper or silver or a combination of both in my eyes, immediately the inflammation goes down and my vision is restored. It's fantastic. So those are the supplements. Now, lifestyle changes for healthy skin. You gotta choose organic household products, please. Like my husband complains, Sarah, the real stuff doesn't work. Yes, there are great products out there now that do. And please, if you're part of my group coaching, put your favorite household products, the names or the brands, in the group chat. And also, please put in or comment below your favorite makeup lines that are all organic, and hair stuff, shampoos and conditioners. We would love your feedback, because I'm still learning and picking out the right ones for me and my household. But these non-organic household products, dish soap, detergent, they're going to wreak havoc on your health, right? You're just making your liver and your body work even harder. They cause skin irritations, dryness, dehydration, allergic reactions, chemical burns even. Just a whole lot they're disrupting that skin barrier and that microbiome on your skin. It will also cause hormonal disruption. You want to prioritize wild animal protein. And what does that mean? Bison, elk, lamb, grass-fed beef, wild fish. They're the most nutritionally dense food on the planet. The soils are completely depleted. So now we need to go to these animals for our vitamins and minerals and the amino acids. Those things are needed for skin health, for the integrity of the skin. And these proteins are easily digestible and they assimilate into the body much more easily than a lot of the vegetables and the other proteins like chicken, turkey, pork, conventionally raised beef. Those animals have a ton of linoleic acid, omega-6 inflammatory fatty acids. Even though they're the lean white meat, they're full of these bad fats that your body can't break down and that are causing inflammation at the cellular level. Remember, that cell membrane is the brain of the cell. And if it's full of linoleic acid that's not coming out, the cell's brain, the cellular membrane, is going to say, hey, insulin, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to become insulin resistant. I'm not going to take in any more nutrients or sugar or energy because I'm stuffed. I'm stuffed with these forever chemicals. I'm stuffed with these amyloid proteins. I'm stuffed with this linoleic PFAS, polyunsaturated fats that I don't know what to do with. So I'm going to kick you out and cause insulin resistance to go up, cause heart disease, cause backed up liver, cause diabetes, brain fog, Alzheimer's, dementia, all those things. The chicken and the poultry also have these amyloid proteins that cannot be broken down to be used for the hair, the skin, the muscles. And so they are going to cause the gut pathogens to increase and take over, causing leaky gut. That also is worsened with the spike protein. The wild animal protein is going to help with collagen formation, with those amino acids, help with elasticity, the firming, and prevent the formation of wrinkles. It's going to increase wound healing, which is important, especially for those of us that like to pick at our zits, that we need that wound healing to recover that skin very quickly. And they have vitamin Bs. The animal proteins are good sources of all the vitamin Bs that are assimilated into the body very easily. You have to be careful with your vitamin Bs in supplements because some of them are in the wrong form and your body doesn't know what to do with it. This type of meat, these wild animal proteins, have zinc that you need and the right type of omega-3 fatty acids that are healthy. Also creates or has the antioxidants and the iron that you needed. So many people are anemic, and anemia, as you know, will make you pale and not look so healthy, in addition to not having any energy. Well, not only is it not just iron, but it's copper. The copper helps open the door to let the iron that's already in your body get to where it needs to go. Most of us have plenty of iron, but these wild animal proteins have the right type of iron that is absorbed and assimilated in the body in a much better way. You got to eliminate the processed foods, the sugar, and the seed oils. Now, I'm a fan of fruit. I'm a fan of natural sugars. I am not a fan of the seed oils. I am not a fan of processed foods. They steal energy from the body. They create leaky gut. They cause inflammation. They cause acne breakouts. It's really hard for me when someone comes to me and says, Sarah, what do you have for my teenagers' acne? And I said, well, are they willing to get rid of most of the processed foods? No. Well, you're like taking one step forward and 10 steps back. You got to do everything, right? If you really do want results. These processed foods cause the breakouts. They cause collagen breakdown. So you're going to get old, creepy skin much quicker. There's that imbalance of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. It's going to disrupt the skin's lipid barrier. And that imbalance, you might get dryness, inflammation, eczema, dehydration. The processed foods dehydrate the skin. That's why you feel dull. And they have no nutrients. They're going to cause the leaky gut and the leaky skin. So processed foods, meaning anything that you're opening the package, okay? That includes organic, keto, protein bars. They have processed foods in there. They have maybe organic peanut oil, organic canola oil. Those seed oils are so damaging to the body. Now, one thing that's really important is that most of the time, these seed oils stay in the body for 6 to 7 years. And you're thinking, oh my God, okay, even if I change my ways now, I've got seed oils from the last 6 years. Guess what speeds up the expedited exit of all of these seed oils out of the body? Iodine. Iodine helps carry those seed oils out of the body. Exercise. Exercise is amazing for your heart health and for your body and for weight loss and all of those things. But for the skin, it improves your blood circulation. It increases collagen production. It, of course, helps with detoxification because you're sweating, and it helps with stress. Stress kills your gut, kills your skin. And so it's really important for that. Helps with cell renewal. And exercise also has been associated with lower risk of skin conditions associated with sun damage. Oh, speaking of sun damage, if you are not eating processed foods and you're not eating linoleic acid, you probably don't need sunscreen. Sunburn is heightened with these seed oils and inflammation. I actually don't wear sunscreen because I want God's nurturing sun to bless my body with all of the benefits of that sunlight, right? And if you're blocking it, you're not getting that. Now, I've never been sunburned. Even if I'm in Hawaii and I've been laying out in the sun, I don't get sunburned. That's just because of my diet. And it truly is a reflection of your diet. Exercise helps with hydration, reducing inflammation, helps with your sleep, and improves skin tone. Far infrared sauna, I'm a huge fan. I use it daily. Helps with heart health and so much else, but it also is amazing for detoxing. Remember, your skin is your largest detox organ. It improves circulation, helps with stimulating collagen, reducing inflammation, relaxing, and reducing that stress, and helps cleanse the pores and improve skin tone. So lots of information today. Hope this was helpful. I highly recommend trying the accelerated facelift line of supplements for your skin. And they are true supplements because they're detoxing and filling in the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients your skin needs, just like any supplementation that I promote with detoxing the body and filling it in at the same time. So hopefully that was helpful. Thanks for tuning in. If you need my help with your health concerns, don't know where to start, just email me through my website, SaraBantaHealth.com. I'm happy to put together a protocol for you and join my free group coaching on Telegram. There's no downside. I share daily tips and tools to improve your health and answer your questions. You will be surrounded by amazing people who are on a similar path. And there's more information available on my website, SaraBantaHealth.com. Of course, don't forget to follow me on social media, Accelerated Health Products. And you can catch this podcast and all of my podcasts on over 100 platforms, including Spotify, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. Just search Accelerated Health TV and radio show. And remember, I'm on a mission and I need your help. I need your help to share this podcast with as many of your friends and family members who may need my help. Remember, I'm live every Monday and Tuesday, and be sure to visit acceleratedhealthproducts.com for all of the supplements and accelerated facelift line. And you can use coupon WELCOME10 for 10% off site-wide. Thanks again for joining us here, and have a great week.